So sadly, the Blox Fruits update is not going to be out this year. The previews for the updates have completely stopped by Rip Indra. He was showing previews of the update as soon as Blox Fruits won the Roblox Innovation Awards for this year. As soon as they won, they were going crazy. They actually started showing very big previews for the game, the map revamps, the weapon revamps, basically Blox Fruits Chapter 2 due to One Piece's copyright issues. And honestly, there was no complaints because, well, Blox Fruits is a pretty outdated game. It gets hated on a lot, and seeing the game get completely revamped and actually be a bit up to date with Roblox's current modern game styles is pretty cool. Us players will finally get some content, and things was looking very hopeful and looking very great. For the first time in literally a year, the developers were actually communicating with us. And then they randomly stopped giving us previews and stopped communicating with us entirely. The admins are joking about the date release and are not even serious and are not even considering that people have been waiting a full year now for a Blox Fruits rework update. But why have the preview stopped? How come this update is not coming out this year? Have you realized that Blox Fruits has now went a year without updating? It might be the longest as well. The reason is because recently one of my leakers has found a brand new game file inside of Blox Fruits' files. And actually it makes a lot of sense because going this long without updating has actually been normal for the developers. They've went pretty long without updating Blox Fruits a lot in the past, but this time they've actually been working on Blox Fruits' update as well as a brand new Blox Fruits style game. Now, I can't really show off the game. The reason is because I would probably get banned off of Blox Fruits and literally everything else. But if this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'll go ahead and stream it,
show off some previews I have that the leakers have found for me, and a lot of models and screenshots of the game
for you all to see so that nobody finds out. Of course, turn on your notifications so you get to know what Blox Fruits' brand new game is. But it's looking like it'll be a similar game to Blox Fruits, and they might just be making a better version of Blox Fruits entirely. At least that's what it looks like.
But the last time the admins leaked anything about the update was 2 months ago.
Some of the things just take so long. Like the update, I know it's been 6 months, right? Everyone's waiting, but trust me, when I've like if I were to consider myself a normal player, watching everything that goes down, there's a good reason why there's such a dumb delay to this. It's just I can't go into the details, but it's something. Anyways, listen, all you have to worry about is it's not just the dragon. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to this update, and you guys are going to be really excited when you see it. Trust me.
You see, right now this game is getting a rework update. Of course, they're still working on that, but they're doing it while working on a brand new game. Now, why would they be working on a brand new Roblox game? I mean, they have Blox Fruits. It's a very popular game. It's very, very, very well known, the most popular game on Roblox. And they're making so much money from this game, so how come they're making a completely brand new game? Well, you see, Blox Fruits is already popular without or with an update. They make the same amount of money when they update, and they make the exact same money when they don't update. Have you realized why they went a year without updating? It's because it was a safe bet, basically meaning that if they don't update, they were not gonna lose any money. And as well as that, the game not updating for a year, yeah, of course everyone is upset about it, but they're not losing any money, they're not losing players, and the community is still playing the game either way of everyone complaining. And so they probably decided that they should probably start working on a brand new game to start making even more money than they are right now. And this makes a lot of sense because, of course, Blox Fruits goes on for months and months and months without updating and still remains pretty popular. And so they probably want to finally get away from Blox Fruits and work on an entirely new game that they actually enjoy doing. This could be another Blox Fruits game that is similar to Blox Fruits. This could be a sequel to this game right here that they worked on right before Blox Fruits. It could honestly be anything. Now, what will happen to Blox Fruits though? The thing is, as I said, the game makes the same amount of money when it doesn't update. So when, if they are working on a brand new Roblox game and they end up releasing it, Blox Fruits' updates will probably stop after the rework update. And honestly, it makes quite a lot of sense. The rework update will add so much content that we won't really need content for quite some time, because a lot of the things in the game is basically getting revamped. This is basically Blox Fruits Chapter 2, it'll be a big update, and Blox Fruits will still remain insanely popular for many, many, many years even without an update. And since they don't need to update for Blox Fruits to do any better, they're gonna start working on not just one, but 2 or more Roblox games. And this is actually normal for a lot of Roblox developers to do because a game like Jailbreak that once used to be popular, they quit updating back in 2024 of April and started working on another game. But since then, the game has still been doing pretty decent. I mean, 14,000 to 20,000 players is pretty decent. Blox Fruits will not obviously be that low in players, but it'll still have 300,000 to 400,000 concurrent players playing, and on weekends, obviously, we already know how well Blox Fruits does. The game quite literally does not need any more updates from here on out, and that is why they're working on a completely brand new game. Because let's actually think logically here. Do you really think it would take them an entire year to work on a rework update? Well, obviously, maybe. Of course, reworking the game is quite a lot of work. They're redoing most of the fruits, most of the maps, but not the entire game 100% is getting changed. They're only changing the things that look similar to One Piece, the game that's coming in December, the official One Piece game,
which my leakers have shown includes a much bigger map than Blox Fruits, a lot more animations, a lot more fruits that are realistic than Blox Fruits, and just the game looking overall more realistic and more high quality than Blox Fruits and RLCs and any other anime games combined, which is probably why RLCs and Blox Fruits are taking so long, so they don't obviously copy most of the things from One Piece,
so that they don't get striked by One Piece and get taken down. That is mostly all they're doing, and this, at least in my opinion, shouldn't take more than a couple months, maybe 6 months to really redo the entire game.
Because of course recording takes a long time, but it doesn't take more than a year, especially redoing a lot of the builds, knowing Blox Fruits has such a big team around them to help them out.
If obviously the entire dev team dedicate themselves, and maybe it's taken them a whole year because, of course, of the brand new game they're probably working on. Because there's no way, logically speaking, they would be working on Blox Fruits literally all year long. They have an entire dev team for it, and it should not take more than literally a year to work on it.
I don't think any Roblox game has taken more than 1 year to update a game or to redo a Roblox game.
Obviously, they don't need any more money. They're quite literally millionaires, but they probably want to do something more fun than Blox Fruits and want to expand upon what they can do with Roblox. Blox Fruits ended up changing Roblox a lot, and this game is very well known even outside of Roblox. And they probably want to do that once again with a completely brand new game, either a sequel to this game or a sequel to one of their other past games that they once released before Blox Fruits. It's not like it's the end of Blox Fruits. I would say it will be the beginning because the rework update will bring in a lot more opportunities for Blox Fruits to be in Roblox events, and so Blox Fruits will remain popular for a long time. There is no way this game is gonna just die out, of course, but what will die out is maybe the player base. After some time of the rework update being released, the game will definitely start getting stale for a lot of high-level players.
No matter what the update even includes.
Other games like RLCs, once it comes out, is probably another game that a lot of players from Blox Fruits will switch over to once Blox Fruits stops updating the game once and for all.